I'd like to use the search service now to look for all of the schedules that I have in my station. So I know that I have a weekly schedule down here in my schedules folder. If I right click on the weekly schedule and I hit the edit tags menu, one of the implied tags is this Niagara schedule marker tag. So let me search for n:schedule. It found a lot of stuff, but I just wanted to find that one schedule that I had in my station. Not quite the results I was looking for. So when we created our custom tag dictionary, we created a tag called schedule. So let me add that tag to my weekly schedule here and save. And now I'll go search for my schedule. And I found the weekly schedule object I was looking for. So I could go through this process of adding the my schedule tag to every schedule as I created them, or I could create a tag rule to do it automatically for me. So that's what I want to show you how to do, is to write a simple tag rule that will put this schedule tag on every Boolean schedule as they're added to the station. Before I get started, I'm going to remove that tag that I just added by right-clicking my weekly schedule, going to Edit Tags, and I'll hit the Remove Tag button, remove the My Schedule tag, and hit Save. In order to come up with a tag rule, I need to find something on this weekly schedule object that's unique. So let me go in and look at the implied tags on the weekly schedule object. If I look at the list of these implied tags, this name and the display name, those are going to be different for every schedule that I add. So if I want to write a tag rule to automatically tag every Boolean schedule as I add it, I want to focus on this n:type. This is the Niagara type spec for this specific object. Every Boolean schedule that's added to my station is going to be the same n:type. So what I'll do while I'm looking at this is I'll highlight this property, hit Control-C on my keyboard to copy it to my clipboard so that it's available when I go write my tag rule. So let me cancel this, and I'll scroll up to my tag dictionary, and I'll double-click the tag rules folder underneath my dictionary. Before I write a tag rule, I want to make sure that I have the correct syntax for what I want to search for. So I'm going to use the quick search tool up here in the upper right hand corner of my screen to look for that n:type implied tag that we saw earlier. So I'll type in n:type equals quote Control-V to paste what I had on my clipboard and end quote. When I hit enter, it should go out and find my weekly schedule. Now that I have the correct syntax in here, I'm going to copy this one. So I'll highlight Control-C. This is the exact syntax that I need to be successful when I write my tag rule. So let me double click my tag rules folder again. Then I'll come down to my tag dictionary palette, collapse this tags folder I had expanded earlier, and I'll find the rules folder. I'll expand that one, and I'm going to find the Boolean filter rule and drag it into my tag rules property sheet. I will name this one as I bring it in so I know what it is. If I have a long list of tag rules, I'd like to know what I was attempting to do when I created them. So this will be the Boolean schedule rule. When I expand it, I have a condition, a tag list, a tag group list, and a relation list. When I expand the condition, I have a filter property. I'm going to backspace the false text out of there and then hit Control-V to paste my search syntax into the filter property. So find any object in the station that matches this type. And when you find it, add the tags that are in this tag list to it. So if I expand the tag list, there's nothing there. I'm going to take the schedule tag that I created underneath my tag definitions folder in my dictionary and just drag it into the tag list in my tag rule. I'll hit OK, and now I have the schedule marker tag. So this tag rule should go out and find any Boolean schedule in my station and add the schedule marker tag to it. I'll hit save, and then I'll go down to my weekly schedule and look at the implied tags. There is my schedule marker tag sitting right on my weekly schedule. Pretty cool. So I'll cancel this, and I'll do a search for my schedule. And it found my weekly schedule. Let's see what happens when I add a schedule from scratch. So let's just go to the schedule palette. I'll drag a Boolean schedule into my schedules folder. I won't rename it. I won't do anything special to this schedule other than looking at the tags that are on it, implied tags, and look at that. The My Schedule marker tag has automatically been applied. So that's how to write a simple tag rule. There are a lot of other ways that we could have accomplished the same end result. This lab was just to expose you to tag rules in general, that they exist, and that with a little bit of creative thinking, you can come up with some tag rules on your own. And as long as you can find what you're looking for in the search service, you can use a tag rule to automatically apply tags to the objects in your station.